Hey everybody, welcome to day one of Junk Journal Round Robin, a creative, collaborative challenge hosted by myself and Cindy over at Studio Lou and Mary Ellen over at Red Parrot. This is our third installment of this. We did it last April and last November, and I think it's going to be an ongoing thing for us for a little while because we're all enjoying it. Anyways, I won't go too much into detail. If you've been on any of our pages here lately, you will kind of know what's going on. Basically, each day of the month of April, I will open a package from Cindy and a package from Mary Ellen, and I will create with them. And they'll do the same. They'll open a package from me and from the other one, and create with it. So for the month of April, you'll have a total of 90 videos, 3 videos each day of us creating with some sort of surprise. So let's get into it. 2 packages for day one. I feel like I'm kind of lost as to what to do. I feel like I didn't get prepared, but that's kind of the fun of it, is that there's nothing to prepare. I can't gather stuff or anything like that. I just kind of have to use what I've got. One thing we did learn through all this is that the packaging that comes along is oftentimes very valuable. So, and one thing I learned in our November is that I didn't end up with a lot of focal points. So I reserve the right to bring in focal points from my stash and other such. So let's see what we have here. This is from this one's from Mary Ellen, and it is a book page for our wrapping that says Doodles, and that's too terribly cute. She might have colored that. She might have drawn that. Who knows? But it's a book page. So we'll set that aside because, again, the packaging, and then it was with this washi that, oddly enough, matches very well to Cindy's package. So we'll set those aside. And so, anyways, the whole package was a library card. A blank library card, very white and bright, and with its pocket. So this is fun. And then from Cindy, we have a package wrapped. It's stapled. Trying to do the least amount of damage as possible in case I need to use it. And get these staples out of the way. So Cindy has sent, wrapped in this big scrapbook pink paper, Cindy has sent a playing card, Ace of Hearts, a Land of All Things little card. It looks like packaging. This, I'm going to say, is beeswax covered book page. The flower. That's cool. It's very thick and waxy feeling. And then this, the Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts on December's Day. The Knave of Hearts. So, what? We got a lot going on. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do here? So I kind of was thinking that I would kind of give myself a rule of making journaling cards or making, oh, my good scissors are over there on the other, on the couch because I've been doing some fussy cutting. Anyways, I kind of told myself I would make either tags or journal cards or something to kind of give myself a guide, but I don't know that I'm going to do that. I'm just going to kind of do. I love this. This is so cool. It has such a weird feeling to it. Okay. I don't love that this is bright white, but we'll work with it. I kind of am inclined to cut out these little mushrooms on this one, but what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? First, let me back this. Give us some sort of stability. And I'm just going to back this on a piece of scrap. It's not really cardboard, but I guess it is. I've obviously been using as a paint sampling. And I'm just going to kind of create. I don't know if this is going to be what this is going to be. I'm just going to kind of roll with it. See what becomes of it. I think that's the best thing to do. I'm feeling like it's going to be big, whatever it is. Or we might can cut this down and do two. Do we want to do two? If I can tear. Let's see if I can tear. It's pretty thick, but we're gonna see if we can work with it. We were able to work with it. Okay, so I've got two bases going on here, and I kind of feel like I want to cut her out. Okay, I'm kind of liking that. I like this image, but I can't imagine that the queen would be making some tarts in all of her get-up. Oh, her big old gown and her crown and all that. Maybe she would, I don't know, but part of me feels like maybe she wouldn't. Wonder how this tears. It does tear. Okay, okay, okay. I don't want to tear it though. I like that image. How do you do this? Ooh, it tears real nice. That's so odd. I wish you guys could feel this. Doors and windows are open because it's fabulous outside. This is wild. This is really wild feeling. So there's really no rules per se with this little challenge. We can create something with, I think the idea is to use everything that was sent, but you know, there's no rules that says we have to use every little thing. No rules that says we have to use it in the way that you would think that it would be intended to be used. Why didn't you send me a Queen of Hearts, Cindy? You sent me the Queen of Hearts paper, and you sent me an Ace of Hearts. That my OCD doesn't bode well with that. Too much going on. Ah! I'm inclined to save this because it says the flower here. It's got stuff, but it's got. I just don't know. I don't know. I also have this washi. Remember. I don't know that Doodles is going to go along with any of this, but we're going to keep it aside. Last year I ended up with a whole bunch of scraps left over, and I really am going to try hard not to do that this year. I'm going to try really hard not to do that. I say this year. In November, I ended up with a whole bunch of scraps. And I'm going to try not to do that for April. Try hard. I guess I could have used this as a backing to one of them, but, you know, the little mushrooms and little butterfly are cute, so. I don't know that I like her making tarts. Do I? Do I? I don't know that I do. Let me see. Let me pull in some little stickers. I have a little tray of stickers here that I've been collecting. There's mushrooms. I want some flowers, I think. Maybe we can hide her making tarts with some flowers. I still got the Ace of Hearts here. It's too small to tuck in there. We could make a pocket out of this and tuck it in there. That we could do. Let's see if we've got some ink to tone some of this down. I'm going to start by this. Well, let's start with this in the background. I like him in the background. Like that. So how about we just plunk that down. Excuse me, call it done. Let me add some ink to these guys. Tone these down a little bit. Try to get in the inside of that so not such an obvious line. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to cut this off. It's the name brand or whatever. And if this was like vintage, I don't know that you'd see that. Okay. Let's add some ink to these guys. Okay, so that's there. And I think we like this here. Wonder if it will glue down with a glue stick. We're going to try it, see how well it glues down with a glue stick. I'm going to staple that there. I don't know how well the waxed paper is going to glue. So we're just going to add a little staple. That'll be okay. Yeah. Okay, carrying on. I think I want to make a pocket out of this. I wonder if I should back this on something. I think it'll be okay. See if I can tone down this card a little bit. I probably need to back the card actually. Okay, let's back the card. Wonder if glue stick will work on it. Probably. I was going to back it with this, but maybe I'll use some of this. It's got a slicky back, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how well this is going to work. to get out the Mod Podge. I'm sitting there looking at my Mod Podge bottle. The Weld Bond. By backing it on this light colored, you can use it as a journal card. I'm gonna let that sit and glue while I work on this. And I don't think I'm gonna back it. I'm probably mistaken by doing this, but we'll see. It's part of it, learning stuff. I don't know how well it'll stick because, again, it's waxed paper, which is really cool, by the way, Cindy. Looks like a book page that she's dipped in wax, and I know she talks about beeswax, so that's really cool. Thanks for letting me work with some of it. You're going to have me searching for beeswax and waxing papers now, because why not? I'm going to add a little bit of glue to this. It's acting like it wants to flip up, and I don't necessarily want that. Okay, got that going on. Got this going on. See if I can trim it now and see if it'll work out better. I think this is going to work. Yep. That may not work. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that the wax is gonna glue down. I could always take and sew just a line. I mean, it'll be on the let's see if my sewing machine is plugged in here. You'll see it on the back, but I may even cover this with more of this. Who knows? It's pretty thick, but that's okay. Let me see if I can sew. I haven't sewn in a little while. So let me see if I can sew a line on this. And maybe not tear up my machine. Okay. Let's see here, what's going on? It may not sew through this wax. I would like to think that it would, but it may not. Oh, my bobbin's empty. Well, okay. So that's that. So let me put you guys on hold and okay. Calm down, Shell. let's do this. This is going to go in here. Let's see where we are first. This is going to go in here. I'm going to sew here. And then this little guy, what do we got going on here? Oh, this is going to go here as well. I need to sew that when I'm sewing. Let me add him some glue and get him attempting to glue down. At least attempting. Again, I'm gluing to the wax paper and I don't know how well it's going to glue down. But we'll get that started. Okay, so that's going to go in there. This little guy, I'm hoping that if I layer it up, then this situation with this wax paper won't be too, see how it doesn't really want to stick down. That's okay. We'll work with it. I'm going to go ahead and do her in weld bond as well, since we're working on different textures and all that. Maybe that'll keep that one down. I'm trying to pull off a layer of this thick paper. Try to salvage the butterfly, but peel off a layer. You can often do that if something's like really thick. That helped a little bit. To kind of tone it down a little bit. You know, if you wanted to kind of, you don't want so much thickness going on. I gotta decide if I want this to cover up. Her making tarts. I think I kind of do. I think this is what's throwing me off. No rules that says I have to use that, so let's see if we can use some of this. I mean, I'm okay with that. Add some glue to it. Okay, and this is one of those PET stickers or whatever. Hard to peel apart. Especially with glue on your hands. It's right there. Let's see if I've got some tweezers handy. I don't know that these are going to help me any. The neighbors' kids are out running around. Jumping on the trampoline. Aha. Okay. We're going to plunk this down right there. Just plunk it down. And we're going to trim it off. Maybe we can use these flowers somewhere over here. Yeah, why not? Okay, I'm not going to use this little butterfly. I do think I want to try and round my corners. On this one. And I do think I want to add some ink. Oh, I was going to also add, did I chop it up? Did I chop it up? Somewhere, the paper said Queen of Hearts. I must have chopped it up. I don't think I did, though. Oh, here it is. Right in front of my face. Hello. Okay. Glue that down with... Okay. Yeah, I was going to ink a little bit around this edge. And I probably should add a little bit of I'm going to try to salvage this doodle page. I don't know why. I just like it. So let's see here. Does that leave me anything to... Yes, it does. Add to this for some journaling space. Yeah. Okay, get all these scraps out of the way. And I'm going to try not to keep so many scraps this year, this session. Because I ended up with a lot of scraps in November, and I ended up most of December making a video using the scraps. Which was fine. It's fine to do that. But it was just a little overwhelming, honestly. I'm trying not to overwhelm myself here. That's not what we're trying to do. Oh, maybe I'll put the little butterfly on the back side of here. Excuse me. Yeah. I knew I'd find a home for him. Okay. I'm pretty okay with that one. Get our doodles out of the way because we're going to do something else with that. Our mushroom sticker out of the way. Now, I need to, let's see here. Yep, I'm going to need to sew. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to come back. I'll just, you guys will know what I'm doing. So I made a double pocket here. And then I'm going to sew an L shape here. And then I'll back it with some paper as well. Oh, let's see here. Try to round our corners. So we'll have kind of coordinating journal cards. A big one with, you know what? I might not even back this. I might just leave this as a pocket with journal cards on it. And it can be glued down in the cover or something like that of a journal. So, yeah. So we're not going to back that for a journal card. But we have this journal card. And I was going to see if there was a way to incorporate this somewhere. Maybe right through there. Yeah. Just to kind of coordinate and carry on the color. I want it down nice and smooth because this card will be tucking in and out. Yep. Yeah. I like those. And so for scraps, I'm going to save these two big chunks of this purple, this pink and purple. This lovely piece, and of course the doodle thing. This is probably going to go in my art journal somewhere, just because it's too cute. I can get rid of this. I can get rid of that. And I'll get rid of these bits. Even though I really want to keep this for some reason. For scrap. Let's keep these two for scraps. This one too. It's fun. Everything else is going to go in the trash. This little bitty teeny tiny washi tape. Why not? Again, cohesiveness. Or could we put it on here? No. Got some flowers on there going on. Okay. So that's going to tuck in there. I'm going to sew around this. And then this guy is done. And so these are the scraps that we're going to have from this one. I'm okay with that. Thanks for joining me on day 1 of Junk Journal Round Robin. Hosted by myself, Cindy over at Studio Lou, and Mary Ellen over at Red Parrot. Be sure to tune in every day the month of April to mine and their channels. And see what we're up to. Tomorrow, day 2, we'll open up day 2's package and see what we can create. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.